Knowing how to market yourself and making the best video ideas possible for your videos is one of the hardest but most important things to do ever on this platform. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how Zealous is doing this with MrBeast in his most recent video, which was 4 days ago. It's a little iffy on the upload schedule so far. He is almost at the 2 million subscriber mark, which is massive, and if he wants to maintain this type of audience, he's going to have to start uploading a little bit more. With this video, I'm not sure if he can maintain that, and that is what I'm going to talk about in this video. If you guys watch MrBeast, which I'm sure one of you guys do at least because he is on his way to 50 million subscribers, so he pretty much has all of YouTube's attention at this point, then you know that the YouTuber Zealous is the one who won his challenge and got the million subscribers shout out and has been going at it since with these uploads. Which makes sense, right? Like, if you had just subscribed to a new channel off of a shout out from a YouTuber that you are loyal to, you would expect this new person that you have subscribed to be uploading regularly, right? Like, keep the uploads coming because I didn't subscribe. People didn't subscribe to him for no reason, so it would make sense that he has to be prepared for this massive trajectory and have these videos coming out. But what's even more important is the kind of videos that he is making, because he cannot just upload any kind of video because he has this massive audience now. If he uploads a bad video, chances are they're going to unsubscribe from him because they're like, well, what is this? I didn't subscribe for this. So I think this most recent video that he uploaded, it is a 24-hour challenge where MrBeast controls his life in video chat form.
Possible skydive in the weather that is currently outside right now, the snow and stuff.
Skydiving has been called visual flight rules.
He sends these demands basically of, hey, I want you to do this and then this, and it's pretty much a list that they go down.
First off, congrats on the 2 million subscribers. You deserve it. Second, I dare you to skydive. Like right now. Go jump out of a plane 10,000 feet in the air.
Which is a lot like MrBeast's niche in the first place, which is another kind of marketing tactic that I think is pretty good, but I also don't think it'll last if Zealous tunes into this. Like, if he only does these kinds of videos that rely on MrBeast, they should just keep on watching MrBeast and not Zealous. A few things that I think Zealous did great for this upload, which are very important things for YouTube in general, which is the thumbnail and the video topic. The beginning of this video starts out where he's in his house, of course, because that's where I think the majority of his videos start out with. But then he's skydiving out of a window. And, well, what do we see in the thumbnail? Him skydiving out of this, did I say out of a window? He skydives out of a plane, which is a really good thing actually. This is really smart of him because on YouTube, one of the things that an audience member looks for in the beginning of the video, they want some form of what they clicked for to show up. Like, if you are going to skydive in the thumbnail, they want to see some form of that within probably the first minute of the video, which, well, Zealous fulfilled that for us. So MrBeast told his audience to trust this new guy Zealous with his content, with his uploads, and go subscribe to his channel for that loyalty of the Zealous brand. So far, Zealous is doing a good job with this. Going down sort of a checklist, he's playing this safe and playing it smart because he doesn't want to lose these subscribers. So he stuck to a MrBeast type of niche.
Saying yes to MrBeast for 24 hours straight because if I didn't, I'd probably mess up and lose every single subscriber that I ever get.
Sticking with his MrBeast niche in a safe way so that he can maintain familiarity with these new people. Next, he comes up with this insane idea and this insane branding for his channel because he has MrBeast control his life for 24 hours, which, well, MrBeast is known for these 24-hour challenges, so it kind of fits in parallel right with each other of these two YouTubers. I haven't talked about his editing yet or what goes on in this video, but that's basically what it is well, he does a skydiving thing and then he goes down this list of what MrBeast tells him to do, which one of the things is taking out all of the furniture out of his house and then putting it all back in. That takes a lot of work, a lot of time, and it takes those time lapses that we are all used to in the MrBeast type of videos, which, well, Zealous was in one of those himself. Specifically a time lapse of his hand on MrBeast's diamond play button. And one of the most important things that he also nailed was the thumbnail. This is one of the thumbnails that are really, really paralleled with MrBeast because MrBeast, he's kind of known now at this point for having some of the best irresistible clickable thumbnails of all time. I mean, look at this. Like, any one of these I'd be willing to click on. So it is a good thing that Zealous is aware of this and he knows that with YouTube, you have to get people to click your video or else, well, they never watch it. And this thumbnail is insane. I mean, he actually shows himself about to jump out of the plane and he shows MrBeast's reaction right side by side, which is one of the best formats of thumbnails like 2 different faces that are taking up most of the frame, and these 2 different faces are the 2 most important and interesting people in this video topic. And I don't know about you guys, but watching somebody skydive from a challenge of gaining this audience trajectory, like, that just seems a really, like, interesting topic to me, so I would click on that. But once you do click on it, you actually need to have these people stay throughout your video. So what does he do for that? He keeps on doing challenges that, well, first is the skydiving one, of course. Then there's taking the things out of his house and putting them back in. He has a bathtub of, I think it was lotion, where he has to moisturize because of Chris's joke for moisturizing. So he is in a bathtub full of lotion moisturizer. And that just looks really uncomfortable, and he just stays in there for a while, does a time-lapse of that. Then he goes to his parents' house, takes off their window, and then throws an axe at it, or whatever this was, in a really dramatic manner, and just has these jump cuts of him trashing this mirror right in the backyard. So all of these qualities put together, and you get a Zealous video from the editing, and he's also the host, obviously, but you also get a MrBeast atmosphere and the vibe of MrBeast. I think that this is really smart and wise on both ends, because MrBeast doesn't want to just give Zealous a shout out of all of these subscribers, and well, the next thing you know, they unsubscribe right away and he goes back down below 1 million, because what would be the point of this video? And the marketing of that would have never worked either. So props to Zealous for knowing how to do this and understanding how YouTube works, providing his audience with a bunch of entertainment that they are kind of familiar with already. And what I mean by that is, well, all of these challenges are MrBeast-esque. This is what he was known for. He made memes of this. He's made a bunch of videos of different challenges, and to hand it off to Zealous in a way where he can make it his own and have his own twist on it while still being familiar to MrBeast's audience, it's just kind of a genius way of maintaining brand aesthetic for Zealous and being able to keep his audience. But I do think that if Zealous keeps on maintaining this kind of atmosphere, I don't really think that there's a point to even watching him. And why would these people watch him in the first place if he's just going to make similar videos to MrBeast, because there's already a MrBeast.
Hey, are you guys still open? Sick. Can I get a double ristretto, venti, non-fat organic, chocolate brownie frappuccino, extra hot with foam? And can I get that like upside down, double blended? Why not?
This is a really good approach for having his audience stay in the short term, having them think, you know, this guy's pretty entertaining, he knows what he's doing, he's able to perform and complete these high scale videos, so we know that he is up to something. But people always want to see change in a YouTuber, and especially with Zealous, with this huge opportunity, it would be a really shame if he just ended up copying the same aesthetic of MrBeast and didn't have his own voice. So Zealous is, I think he's at 1.89 million, which means he's almost at 1.9 or 2 million subscribers, and I think he will really actually cross that threshold of 2 million subscribers if he, well, of course, uses this momentum to maintain his brand aesthetic with this kind of video. But I also think that if he takes the twist, puts his own name out there, and uses more of his own talent and idea structure to make his videos, I think he will be a lot better off. So that is what I think about Zealous and his trajectory on YouTube, and being this famous 1 million subscribers shouted. I think he's doing great so far, but he has to change it up sooner or later. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. My camera's about to die. I hope you have a good day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.